It's time that we face the truth about Donald Trump. I'm going to give you 6 examples why Donald Trump is a fraud. Example number 1. Donald Trump promised to drain the swamp, but instead he filled it with lobbyists and corporate executives. He gave tax breaks to the mega rich, and all while ignoring the struggles of the American people. Number 2. He claimed to prioritize the ending of child trafficking. But what did he actually do? He cut funding for the programs that supported survivors, and never once, not one time, did he acknowledge his involvement with associates like Jeffrey Epstein. And we the people still don't know who was on that list. Number 3. Donald Trump promised to implement term limits. He claimed that career politicians were a major problem and that he would be different. But what did he really do? He did nothing. He never proposed any legislation. He never even tried to build support for the idea. Number 4. Donald Trump promised to end the influence of special interest in Washington. He claimed that he would stop the revolving door between government and lobbying firms. But what did he really do? He hired former lobbyists to work in his administration. He appointed industry insiders to regulate positions. He never once proposed any serious reform to curb the power of lobbyists. Number 5. Despite his disclaims to fight against the military-industrial complex, he increased the spending to record levels, benefiting the same corporate interest that he claimed to be against. And number 6. And when it came to Big Pharma, the big pharmaceutical companies, he had plenty of opportunities to benefit the American people. But instead, he signed a bill that would continue allowing Big Pharma to change the prices, just raise the prices for the prescription drugs. Do you know why? Because he profits off that. The truth is, Donald Trump is a fraud. He sold you a bill of goods that he never intended on delivering. He played on your fears and frustrations. And he used his position to enrich himself, to enrich his cronies. But it doesn't have to be this way anymore. We have to understand this. It really doesn't have to be this way. We can do better. We can demand honesty. We can demand integrity. That's what we need from our leaders. We can put an end to the corruption of this two-party system. And we can build a better future for ourselves, for our children, for their children, and so on. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to work together. We're going to unite America. My name's Phillip Drake. I'm running for president. No one owns me. My only loyalty is to God and the American people. I will never cower to the two-party system. I'm only going to speak the truth to you guys and set the American people free from the lies and the corruption of our political system. It's horrible. So join me.